selling intangibles is hard. So why make it harder by having a website that isn't the very best it can be? I've noticed 7 different areas that could use improvement on the typical site for architects and engineers, lawyers, and even physicians. The first one is self-centeredness. Survey after survey shows that visitors to professional services websites come principally for assurance. So offer a website that says, we know you. We know your problems, we know your industry, we know your business, and we've solved the sorts of problems that you have. So have less about your architects and your lawyers and more about your clients and your prospects. Second, wordiness. 250 is a lot of words for anything on a website, whether it's a service area description or a bio. So be brief. Third, jargon. Avoid it. It's comforting to know that my lawyer knows what a debenture is, but I don't need an explanation. I want my architect to be able to produce green architecture, but I don't want to lecture on photosynthesis, so avoid jargon. Fourth, staleness. Here's a quick test. If your website has a copyright, go to the bottom and see if it's got the current date on it. If it doesn't, then that says something about your attention to detail and your passion for what you're doing. So keep in mind, acknowledge that websites are hard work, particularly to keep fresh. So keep your site fresh, or your visitor will be able to tell it quickly. Fifth, cliche images. Avoid them. You want to differentiate. So lawyers, quit using gavels and scales of justice and pictures of your lawyers in your law library with law books behind you. Architects, avoid Corinthian columns and so forth. Sixth, too many sites, professional services sites, have no images. Images help. Images make the intangible more tangible. They engage your visitor. They make your site more interesting. Use images. And seventh, avoid rigidity. Don't make your visitor work to pull apart or connect the pieces. Do that for them. If you've got a service area description, for example, on a law firm website, list the members of that service area group with links back to their bios and the articles they've written and the case studies they've written. Zipper everything together. Avoid rigidity. You know, a good site may not win work for you, but a bad site may very well lose it, or at least make it harder to sell. And who needs harder? Take a look at your site. How many sins does it commit out of the 7 I've just listed? And then let me know.